So in the past recent days, I've noticed I may have a small, just a tiny addiction. And the reason that I'm saying that, and I know what you're probably all thinking, oh, haha, John, you're addicted to fishing. No. Well, yes, but that's not where I was going with this. What I'm actually trying to say is I do have an addiction, and it's not a bad one. It may be healthy, but I've had a bridge addiction. If you've noticed in the past couple of my videos, they have all been bridge videos, and I have been so addicted to coming out to these spots because they are loaded with fish, and once you find them, you can pretty much pick them apart pretty easily. So we came back here to the bridge where we know we've caught some fish before, where I've seen fish be caught, and I know the exact location. And what's really, really nice about this right now is the current is moving, and it's moving fast, and a lot of times speckled trout like to hang out inside of this fast current. We already got rigged up with the Downsouth lure because you already know Downsouth is the best. And well, yeah, man, let's just get to fishing. Let's get to what we do best, right? Saltwater fishing. You know, it is always a good sign when you come down to the little honey hole and you see water ripping like this, especially in like a saltwater scenario where these fish, they actually need that water. They need that water for oxygen. They need it to breathe, and they need it for all kinds of reasons, even for bringing bait to them. Oh, and I'm getting bait already jumping right there in that area. Oh no, I just cast it on top of the bridge, bro. Oh, there he goes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, he's out of there. Completely my fault, and it will not happen again. Man, dude, I'm already getting tore up by some mosquitoes out here. Oh wait, I got a fish already. Actually, I may have just set the hook in a rock. It's okay. It's out of there now. That's what matters. I'll tell you what, there is a lot of structure down here, and that's one thing you always want to be careful for. But I mean, it comes with just about any spot, unless you're like fishing the marsh or the surf. You just really want to watch out for that. There's a couple of ways to avoid snags, but unless you're really checking for it, like, it's almost impossible. Oh man, I felt that one too. See how I'm getting snagged on every cast? Whenever I'm getting snagged and hung up like this on just about every cast, I'll switch up to like a weedless hook. That way it'll move over these rocks or whatever that's there, and I'll just make sure it's a fish before I actually set it. Yeah, see, I lost it right there. So switch up to either something weedless or something on a cork will usually help out from getting snagged up every single cast. All right, let's see what we got in the old tackle box here. That'll keep us from getting snagged. See, so I got some of these. What else? I know I got some other stuff in here. Actually, you know what? This is something I don't do often. It's usually done like in bass fishing, but it's a Texas rig. I'm actually gonna try to Texas rig this. It'll be a little bit different. Okay, so hear me out. This is the first time I'm actually trying something like this. I went ahead and I put a Texas rig, right? Oh, I think I swallowed a bug. Okay, so I went ahead and I put a Texas rig, and I do feel a lot of structure down there, whether it's oysters, rock, or whatever. I put a Texas rig on this shrimp, right? So this is a Z-Man Easy shrimp. These baits, they're known for floating. So whenever you have this on a jig head, it'll sit straight up like this. Well, now with the current moving, what I'm hoping happens is when I cast, this lands like that, but because I'm on a Texas rig, it'll float up like this. And now this is exposed to the elements, which since the current's moving this way, it'll probably just look like a fish swimming like that in the water. I mean, not a fish, but a shrimp swimming like this in the water. And I'm hoping I can actually get bit up with this. Put a little bit of scent on it, which is already there, and we can keep it in the zone longer, and it'll be up this high from the bottom of the structure, so we won't get stuck at all, but the weight will sit down at the bottom. Let's try this out. So this is more of like a bass kind of technique that people like to use, and I'm just trying to adopt it here for some flounder or speckled trout fishing, whatever's around. Ooh, gonna have to adjust that a little bit. Yep, there we go. We're already getting bit, aren't we? We already got bit right there, just like that, just doing what I said. Set this down for a little bit and go get some fish bites. I already know what's gonna happen once I leave there. I'm gonna leave for a couple of seconds, grab my other rod, and then boom, I'm gonna get hit. If I do get hit, the camera will catch it. So I have this set up now, which I'm hoping I don't get stuck, but we'll get this guy and cast it out there as well. All I got is a fish bite with an electric chicken and an egg sinker right at the other end of it. Then we'll set this down in here and wait for him to get picked up. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm getting pulled. That's a fish. There we go. What was that? What is it? It was a good bite. I do want to keep them up high. It might be a flounder. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on. Put him in the tire. Oh, chill. Yes, sir, on the Texas rig. That's how you do it, boys. That's how you do it. It was funny because I didn't even feel the initial bite. All I felt was my line kind of dragging. I'm like, that's kind of weird. It's not supposed to happen. That's a decent flounder, fellas. That is a decent flounder. That should be a keeper right there. It should be a keeper size. Let me see. Let me get this hook out of him first. I know he's gonna be jumping around a little bit. So one thing about these flounder is once they have this hook, they just do not want to let it go for any kind of reason. God, it's a decent flounder, fellas. No! Stop it! Oh my goodness! As soon as the hook came out, oh my God. Well, I wanted to get it and show it to you guys on the camera, but obviously he had some other plans. Dang it. Oh my God. I don't know why I always do this. I come out and I forget a net. If he was in a net, he would not have gone, and I wanted to keep him. He looked nice, fat, and he looked healthy, but unfortunately, he had some other plans. He's like, nah, bro, I'm going back in the water. God dang it. Oh man, well, all you can do is repeat the step and see if it'll get hooked up again. Oh man, dude, I bet you when it's flounder season, this place is like loaded. I fished this pavement for about 3 hours, and because of the slope that it had, it was burning my feet. Oh my God, I could not tell you guys the amount of pain I was in. I decided to sit down for just a couple of minutes, and when I tried standing back up, I felt the blisters from the top of my foot all the way down to my heel. So I decided to go ahead and just make a move. I went down to Texas City, bought some crabs, cut them in quarters, put them on the hook, and threw them out. Well, I was out there for another 3 to 4 hours, but unfortunately, I didn't get a bite, so I'm going to have to stop it here. Thank you guys for watching to the end of this video.
I will see you guys on the next one. Boom!